In 7.4, we're going to work with rational equations. And because they're equations, we want to solve them. Now, this is a very common approach to what we're going to be doing in the next several chapters in this course, kind of for the rest of the course. They give us a concept, we learn what it is, how to simplify it, how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, and then how to work with it in an equation, and sometimes how to work with some problems, real life problems. So we've been working with rational expressions. We multiplied them, we divided them, we added them, we subtracted them, we simplified them. And now we're going to work with rational equations. So a rational equation has rational expressions in it. So you might have something like 1 over x plus 2 plus 1 over x equals 7. That would be an example of a rational equation because it has a rational expression. And by that we mean the denominator is not just 1, it's something that has a variable in it. Okay? So we're going to learn how to solve these. Because they're equations, we're going to try to solve them. Okay. One thing about rational equations is we can have what are called extraneous solutions. And so let's say I have that example I had a minute ago. I don't remember what it was. I'll make up a new one. 1 over x plus 3 times 1 over x minus 2 equals 1 over x. Well, there are certain values of x where this is not going to be possible to be defined. And so a lot of times we want to find out what those extraneous solutions, we don't really know if they're solutions yet or not, but we want to see what they can't be. So remember, we cannot divide by 0. So in this case, x cannot be -3. In this case, x cannot be 2 because it would make the denominator 0. And then in this case, x cannot be 0. Whoops, I didn't put the not. Okay, so we have 3 what are called extraneous solutions. X can't be -3, 2, or 0. None of those values, even if we get through all the work and we say, hey, our answer is 2, we have to say, no, x can't be 2 because of what we started with. Because it would make that term, this one right here, if x were 2, that would be undefined. Okay, so they're called extraneous solutions. It's best if you look for them at the beginning before you start your work, but sometimes we forget.